What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. This one's gonna be a little different. We're gonna get analytical into this. Basically, I'm gonna show you how to get 3,000 views in the last 28 days with only okay. So I'm gonna show you how to get all these analytics with just 82 subscribers and 45 videos in about well, let's just not count down. Let's about 2 months of time. Uh, Basically, it's gonna be like step by step. I'm gonna show you this is going to be one of the best videos that you could ever watch if you want to grow a YouTube channel. So first step is recording, and the first step in recording is looking up these three words or three letters, OBS. Now this right here is the best recording studio. I'm not gonna show you how to use it. It should be pretty simple, but if you're really that fucking dumb, or if you want like max settings, best settings for recording, you can like search up how to use OBS, best settings for OBS. You can do all that stuff by yourself. I'm not gonna show you all that, but one thing a little tips for recording. One thing is many people sort of tell you to like do your own thing, when really don't do that. Like, just don't do that. Like, don't try to be different. Don't like try to upload like some indie games when you have like when you're just starting and you have like 3 subs. Try to like play into the algorithm. Like, you see like this guy, 400 views, and he has 3 subscribers and 400. And you know why? Because he sort of played into the algorithm. POV, you're playing Shimon in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. He did that, and that video respectfully blew up with just 3 subscribers. That's what you want. You want the title to. We'll get to the title later, but you want to you want to play into the algorithm, play games that are popular right now. Play games that people want to see, not some indie game. Especially when you're just starting off. You can do that stuff later when you have more than 3 subs. Anyways, when you're done recording, when you're done being funny and stuff, you then wanna you're done and you wanna press the upload button. So, select the file, blah, 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 blah. I'm just gonna select a random video. Now, for the title, what you wanna do is, now this is gonna play into another step, far down in another line. Sorry if I'm and that probably sounded so terrible, but I'm sick. So the title, you want to sort of now this web you want to sort of keep it broad, right? Let's give an example. Um, like, you want it broad, also maybe lying, if you really feel like it would help the video. You know, if you go to YouTube, if you go to my YouTube, you can see that I completely lied. My best video ever, that has 1.9 views. We played Five Nights at Freddy's on Fortnite. That is technically the truth, but also technically lying, because we played Joy of Creation, not just regular FNAF. So, sort of, you wanna keep it broad. Don't get too into specifics, unless the video requires you to be specific. Like, I don't say the game that we ran through, because like we ran away from backroom monsters is like big enough, like broad enough, that it should like get its views on its own. And like, here I put Joy Creation, you know here I put Face Clips and Call of Duty, in the same title, to get the most views. So sort of keep it broad, and this would definitely help you later. Now, for the description, you want to say something about the video, like, oh, this was fun, and then, press enter and go to the next part and say, make sure to summon, like, you can do that. It really doesn't really matter. I just like to say to, sort of reinforce a statement that I'm, trying to push. Anyways, I'm going to press enter 2 more times if you're on a computer. You just basically go like down 2 more lines, and you can write ignore. I just do it to sort of give the people the free of the mind. You don't have to write ignore. But anyways, this next step is very vitally important. you want to search up tag generator. Now, primarily for YouTube, you can search up TikTok generator, look, TikTok tags, for whatever platform you're using. But anyways, and basically what you want to do is you want to copy the title and enter your video title. Now this guy, press the search, and it will give you the best results for the stuff that's like popular right now. See, if you have to like if you have to like Five Nights at Freddy funny, it's gonna give you Five Nights at Freddy security breach, movie, gameplay, game, security breach, trailer, security breach, pizza, funny. You know, it's sort of gonna give stuff that is like popular, that will, sort of push the algorithm towards that'll sort of push the video towards the algorithm. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Uh, Basically, you want to just like copy that and just sort of just like paste it in here, and that will mostly like basically do the most of the work of like pushing the video out, because you just have like all these random buzzwords that just like sort of like push out to people who watch this kind of content, and they would want to click on it. But anyways, we reach the thumbnail later. Tags, you can also insert it in tags, doesn't really matter. Rest of this stuff, oh, you wanna make sure to put the game title, and if it's not, then just try to choose the category. That will mostly help you. But the thumbnail is what most people mostly get stuck on, and I feel like that's kind of stupid, because you really don't need to put that much thought process into this. For the thumbnail, what you want to do, I'm gonna stick to the Five Nights at Freddy's theme, but basically, just use it as a template. Literally, what you want to do, you sort of want to look up the thing, like, you want to look up Fortnite or something, like Fortnite game. You wanna go to Five Nights at Freddy's and try to search for the thing that is like that's most geared towards your video. So if I'm making a video like on the movie, right? I see this, I'm like, oh, that looks high quality. That looks good. Before I go here, basically, let's just use this, because like it's good. It's already pre-made. But basically, yeah, you want something. Now you can, of course, make it by yourself. Sort of edit it on like Photoshop. But well, first of all, I'm not gonna use Photoshop because I'm a cheapskate, and I don't like spending money, and I like money. So basically, you can go and make yourself, but I mean, the easier way to just sort of copy an image from Google. But basically, you can go on any video photo editor. I just use this one. And then you want to press create new. This one does have a template, which is why I like it. It already has the diameters, the so you can just spread it to make sure that it fully reaches the YouTube video, so you don't have like black borders on your thumbnail, because that's what what a lot of beginners do. And that's nobody wants to see that. So basically, you have your thumbnail, right? It's looking good, you're pretty proud of it, but the final steps is where it is most important. And this is where we're gonna get into being preachy, pushing it out there, getting the most people to click. What you want to do is you want to raise the saturation until you like see a noticeable difference. Of course, I don't care enough, so I'm sort of just gonna reach the line. But you wanna do the brightness as well, the exposure, and then the contrast to really give that defining. And as you can see, Freddy is popping out. The red is really popping out. It's really popping out of your eyes, and that basically wants to make people to click it. So you're proud of it. Click save, set it as your thumbnail, and just set it as your thumbnail. And then the next part. Oh, by the way, I should make this clear. Make sure the video is 8 minutes. Hopefully your first video was 8 minutes and you learned this, but always make your video 8 minutes. Yeah, check that. No, it's not made for kids. Make sure to check that it's not made for kids, because you don't want that. You don't want because videos for kids don't really get pushed out. For the end screen, you should mostly do it. Most people sort of forget about this. They'll say, "Oh, it's not that important," but I mean, it's pretty important. You mostly want the video and then the channel. You can put a playlist if the video is for the playlist, but it doesn't really matter. You want the best reviewer to make sure they click it, and then you want to show the hover card online to, in case they come anywhere near it. It sort of like shows, make sure to press the sub button. Pretty please press the sub button. Anyways, save that, and then add cards. You can add anything you want, but one thing that I really want to make sure you do is just sort of adding your own channel here. If I can spell my own channel correctly, so adding your own channel here and make sure to sub, but make sure to sub just to remind people that they can sub to you. You can put other channels or the videos that are sort of related, but I just put the channel because it's pretty easy and quick. Make sure there's no copyright issues, and you should be pretty much good to go. I really don't think there's anything else for you to do. Sort of, you can add subtitles, that doesn't really matter. Now editing your video, my bad. Now editing your video. Now, on the thing about editing, I don't really know all that much about editing because I don't really put that much work into videos, if you can't tell already about this whole tutorial. But basically, if you want to edit, okay, sorry if you hear my fucking cat in the background. Hey, I'm trying to record. Make sure you get all that empty space out of there, but I don't care, because it's just a tutorial. But you want, if you want to edit it, hopefully, you already found something, hopefully you got the basics. But if you haven't and you're waiting for that step and you're sort of just watching this before you just make a video overall, I would recommend CapCut. Now, you're saying CapCut? What the hell? Why would I use CapCut? That's for TikToks and phones. But no, CapCut, CapCut is on desktop, and it works pretty well. Now, it's no Adobe Photoshop, but it's free, which is always awesome. And as far as, it works well. It's better than the fucking YouTube editor. Never use this. It cuts well. You can add green screen effects. You can add text. You can add images on top of your videos. It's sort of like the basics of Adobe, like what basic starter YouTubers should need to make a good video. But basically, that's really it. Make sure there's no restrictions. Trying to be entertaining. I've helped you as far as I can from here. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully this guide, guys. Hopefully this guide helped you. I've been doing this for about almost every single video that I've made, and it has worked pretty well. When here, you can see that the videos aren't. You can see that the views aren't that good, but I started out with like 5 subs, and I gained almost like none. Like I was sort of gaining them, you know how it is. But like 20, 30, like this is pretty good for like the size I was at, and like 100. Like if you play the right game, have the right thumbnail, have the right type of energy, you could get somewhere. You definitely can get somewhere. It definitely depends on the title, on the video game you play. That's what I learned. Anyways, hopefully this helped you. This is kind of scummy, yes, but it works, and honestly, if you aren't scamming people, what are you doing? Hopefully this helped you. Bye-bye.